Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the PVM-focused Ultimate Ironman account. In this series, I'll be working on all things PVM related and learning everything I can. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I just want to apologize in advance for some of the clips' audio being a little bit scuffed and not very clear. Again, these clips were recorded a long time ago, so sorry for that, but I hope you enjoy. But we actually got the Varrix plate skirt, and I personally think that this is probably one of the best legs. Even though it's not the tankiest, it does give you a +4 prayer bonus, which is really nice. And I think it's like often overlooked, but we got it. I can't believe we finally got it. It only took 209 KC, and like I said, I'm done for now. I can't go back. I take that back. I definitely could go back, but I'm not going to go back because I don't really have a need to go back. I'm going to go get the top from Barbarian Assault instead, and I'm going to use that because, like I said, it's just I feel like I've been here too long. In the future, when I have the Barrows teleport, maybe it'll be like a lot nicer if I get a pool in my house, or if I get the jewelry box. I don't know. We're not gonna come back to Barrows for quite some time, but I can't believe we did it. We got the Varrix plate skirt, which is, I mean, probably the most ideal one, honestly. At least I think so. So I've had some time to think about it, and what I've realized is I'm definitely going to long-term need a repair stand in my house. Because even with my current smithing level of 51, I will get a pretty decent discount from repairing at Bob's, which over the amount of time I'm going to be using all my different Barrows gear is going to save me a lot of GP. And I don't really think GP is going to be an issue because I'll be doing a lot of Slayer-focused stuff for quite a while, so it wouldn't be that significant, but either way, I'm going to get it. And the issue is that I am 54 construction, and you actually need 55 to build the armor stand, which is funny enough. So I think instead what I'm going to do, instead of boosting, is I'm actually going to go do the Eyes of Glaufrey quest to get the crystal saw so that I can build it directly without having to get another level for now. And instead of having to do the cup of tea boost, which I think will be a little bit tedious given my inventory setup. So I'm going to go do that quest really quickly, and then from there, we will build the armor stand. Alright, and so the quest is finally done. It was a little bit tedious getting enough room in my inventory for the items to fix the machine, so I ended up storing some items, and I ended up fixing one of the pieces, unfortunately, just to have enough space to more easily navigate that and the conversion stuff. But either way, we've got it completed now. We got the crystal saw seed, and we're going to go activate this so we can build the armor stand. Alright, and here's the armor stand built. So now we can easily use, which we don't have enough money right now, but we can easily use our GP and our Barrows items to fix them anytime we need. That way we don't actually have to go to Lumbridge, which really isn't that far out of the way. But you also get to save a little bit of money based on your smithing level. And I believe it's every 2 smithing levels is about a 1% saving. So at 99 smithing, you would be saving 50% of the cost, just about. So I really won't be saving that much. I'm going to be saving about 25% of the cost right now. But I think over time and using lots of Barrows pieces, it will save me quite a bit of money. So I'm actually going to go get this repaired. I'm going to withdraw a little bit of money out of Nightmare Zone, and then I'm going to store this in the looting bag, and we're going to see what we want to do next. So while it may not be like a lot of GP, I will be dropping the Mind Runes over because I just don't really have a need for them. It says it's worth lots, but I believe the value of it was about 200k GP. So yeah, I just decided I'm going to drop it. I'm not going to be using the Mind Runes. I don't really have a need for it. I will be keeping these runes. I am not sure what my plans for them entirely will be. Blood runes will definitely be used during Slayer for ensouled heads. However, I definitely don't need 8,000 of them. And I'll likely be getting blood runes from doing blood velds that will sustain enough for ensouled heads because it's not like I'm going to have that many all the time. So I may end up selling off maybe like 5,000 of these just to get rid of them, because I don't really need that much blood runes right now. Death runes I'll be keeping. I don't know what I'll be using them for right now, and same with the chaos. I think I'm gonna hold on to the chaos because eventually when I need a fury, I will likely sell those for Tokul, and this actually should be enough to pretty much buy a fury right now. I believe it's like 28,000 or somewhere around there. So yep, our inventory is looking very cleaned up. Our looting bag is currently mostly full. Some items in here can be used pretty soon, like the Irits and the Aventos. I don't even really know what I'm going to do with the rune arrows now. In fact, I could likely drop these over now that I have a K-bow. But we'll see. I don't really think I'm going to need to add anything here for a little while, because I'm going to just focus on doing some quests for now. Alright. And we finally got 53 thieving. It only took quite a while. Honestly, forgot how bad it is to do thieving at Master Farmer at such a low level. I think once you break like the 80 to 85 thieving, it's not nearly as bad, but it's pretty awful, especially on an Ultimate Ironman with inventory restrictions and whatnot. But we finally got it done, which is great, because now we can do Desert Treasure as well as, you know, other quests that we need, like Legends Quest. So we're going to be working on that now. And just for the record, we are currently at 73 Renars, 80 Irits. So in total, we gained about 8 Renar seeds. We gained 1 Snapdragon. I believe we gained about 6 or 7 Irits. And we gained, I believe, like 15 or so Limperts, which is really good. And then the 9 grass seeds, or Snape grass seeds, that I'm going to put in here in just a moment. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to go set up for the Legends quest, or we're going to go see if we can start it. If we can't start it, I'm going to need to get my woodcutting to 55, but I think you can start it. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to go check right now. Alright, so we finished the final quest of saving the people of the table. So if we use this Brûlé Supreme on Sir Amak Avaz, we finish this last one. So now we have additional access to the chest. We get up to Dragon Gloves. However, we're not going to buy that. No one pretty much ever buys the Dragon Gloves. We're going to finish off the Barrows Gloves. And in order to do that, we need to first get to 175 quest points. But we also need to be doing Desert Treasure, which I'm actually going to be doing as my next quest. That quest seems like it's really tedious on an Ultimate Ironman. I'm sure it's going to take a very long time. I'm going to have to plan it out probably just a little bit. But it shouldn't be too hard with our stats. All the fights and everything should be pretty simple. It's going to be mostly just time consuming, getting the items, running around. I'm going to have to get a few energy potions. I know that for part of the quest. And then, of course, we're going to, after we get 175 quest points, we're going to have to fight all the bosses in full Neuromancer. So, yeah, but this is pretty awesome. We got up to Dragon Gloves. It shouldn't take too much longer to get to 175 quest points. We're at 151 right now. And then from there, we can do all the boss fights, and those should be pretty straightforward. Alright, we're on our way to get the Ice Diamond, and I actually ended up dying AFKing the trolls, which I actually am not entirely sure if it saves. But in order to get past this part, you need to kill 5 of the ice trolls, which require fire spells. And basically what I was doing was I was just going and killing like 1 or 2 at a time, and then my stats would drain and I would telly out and then come back. And I didn't have any food or any prayer pots on me at the time. And I actually ended up dying here, and it was incredibly stressful because I was trying to figure out really badly like what to do and how to get my items back, and I was freaking out a little bit, but we ended up getting sorted out. I got all my items again. Everything's back in the looting bag. We're good to go. So I'm going to start this diamond. Wow. Quest. Finally. Gotta get through this dialogue, and we should be done. Kind of crazy. This is definitely one of the hardest quests, and by hard, I don't necessarily mean it's any more difficult, really, than a regular account, I think. If you know what you're doing, or you've done this before on another account, You probably won't have too much difficulties. It's just very tedious. You gotta do your, do your preparation, make sure you got everything planned out. But yeah, that is Desert Treasure done. And I believe if we pray on this twice, we will complete a task. Nice. Hard task done in the desert area. But yeah, I believe. So I kind of skipped that chat box there at the bottom, but basically, when you complete Desert Treasure on an account, you can actually buy one ancient staff from Elbis for 80,000 GP, and you can only buy it once. So I'm not going to be buying it obviously on this right now, but it could come in handy if I decide to burst Slayer in the future. I'm definitely not going to be bursting Slayer immediately. I probably won't even think about it until I'm in the mid 80s to 90. So, but it's definitely an option. And the ancient staff would make that a lot more convenient. But like I said, once you buy it once, you can never get it again on your account. You can obviously get it as a drop, you just can't buy it. But getting it as a drop would be really inconvenient, especially for an Ultimate Ironman. So chances are I won't be doing that. So yeah, but the quest is completed, and yeah, I think that's about it for this. We're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna start a few other quests. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next episode.